Hey everybody, I wanted to show you guys something really quick that you can do. Like I realized as my business has scaled, I don't have as much time to do my stats weekly, especially when I'm in launches and things like that. So if you are not doing your stats weekly, that's totally fine. Here is how I am doing it in a monthly format, just so you can see. So what I've been doing is I'm just going in and I'm like kind of thinking about my energy based on my calendar. So I'm kind of like looking at my calendar. I'm like, oh, wow, there was like lots of stuff going on. I remember this. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So I was thinking about my energy levels and breaking it from there. And then with my networking piece, because I know that on the lead generator and score tracker, you only do your last follow up. So what I did is I went through and I was like, okay, I know that I talked to all these people. I think it was on the 12th, right after I came back from Mastermind. So I just took that 70 people that were on the list and I just put that here because I was like, this is my best guess. I also know that I talked to 23 people with my outreach. So for the networking, this is pretty much just guesstimation. I was like, this seems reasonable. But then and then like that was how I did that. We want to just get like numbers that are trackable. We don't necessarily need to do things that are like 100% exact, just so you guys know. And then it's just like something to be like, okay, I talked to people, my energy was high. I talked to people. That works. That's how I got consults. Um, then for the networking piece of things or the outreach piece of things, I actually tracked that for this week here and here. But I also know recently what I've been doing is I've just been talking to people throughout. So I was like guessing, I was like, I think it was around 10 people because I was tracking it for 25 minutes as I was on a walk. And so that's how I got this. Like, it was like around 10, 6, 7, 8. And that's how I got those numbers. And then this is just a handy tool if you, again, are not doing, if you're doing Instagram posts and things like that, and and you want to see when you had these posts. So for me, if I look back at the dates, the first one that I didn't get data for because I was like, I'm batching this for the month, was August 26th. So what you do is you go in Instagram. Okay, so this is let me find out. I was like, if I click here on the three tabs, if I click on my activity, this says like likes, comments, and story replies. If I click on photos and videos, that's where this is under Reels. And you go to sort and filter. And what I've been doing is I've just been going down the line and I'm like, all right, August 26th of 2023 to September 1st, 2023. And I'm like, oh, I did 4 reels. So I'm going to be like /4 reels. Now, if I have words like that, it's obviously not going to, what's it called? It won't populate. So it's like if you have any words or anything that's like something that's different, it won't populate. So you want to make sure that you are just like, I'll go back in and I'll delete, like, instead of saying 4 posts and 4 reels, I'll just say 8. Did that make sense? So it just is a little bit easier. And then for the consults, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Acuity. And again, you do not have to have Acuity. This is just the way I do it. And instead of in week view, I do month view. And then if you scroll down, you can see, okay, this is for October. So I want to go back to September and I'll be like, okay, who did I have consults with? And I made it red. So I'm like, okay, that's one in that week. So I'll be like, okay, the week of whatever it was the week of the first, if I'm scrolling down correctly, I'll be like the week of the 26th, the first. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any consults that week, but I can go back and check. And it's just getting all my data from August. So it's like, it's going to take a little bit. Oh, I did. So I did have a consult. So I had a consult that week. So I'm going to be like, boom, there was a consult this week. I go to the week of September 2nd through 8th. And I go and I'm looking at the top and I'm like, okay, nothing September 2nd. And through 8th, I did not have any consults. And then I'll go through and be like the 9th through the 15th. I had 1 consult. The 16th through the 22nd, 1. Sorry, I'm like going through 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 5. Oh, to the 22nd. Whoops. Okay, so the 16th. It's like that seemed like too long. Okay, so I had 1, just 1. And then I had from the 23rd, this is the launch week. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I had 1 on the 30th. And I'm going to check in. I think there was 2. Yeah. Okay. So then there's 2. So that's how I would go out throughout that. And then clients, I would just look at those people and I would convert them. And then that's what I'm going to go into my monthly checklist. And that's what I'm going to go into the spreadsheet. And I'm going to actually put the names of the humans that I had consults with and things like that. And that's where I'm going to, for me, it's in a different area than you. It's like I have it here. I'm going to make a separate spreadsheet for me later. But that is that. And then, sorry, I'll do one real quick thing for the income. I use Square. You don't have to use Square, but just so you can see. So for me, I go in and I'm like, okay, from September 23rd to 29th, I'm like, boom. And I just go copy and then paste. Oh man, paste it in there. So that is how I do that. I hope that was helpful for you guys. And then I made it so it populates over here. Go ahead and look at the video for how to do that if you don't know how to do that already. But I'm excited for you guys. It's like, it makes it so much easier. And I just wanted to see, I was like, just in case you're doing like going through and doing it month to month instead of week to week, you could do that week to week too. I think that'll help. So that's me. I love you guys. Have a great day.